Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an unboxing and first impressions review of these sneakers from Veja. I actually already unboxed this in my mid-year sale haul, which will supposedly be the video right before this, but I just did a really quick unboxing of that because I knew that I had so much to say about these shoes, and that video was already pretty long as is with all the stuff that I showed you guys, so I wanted to dedicate a separate video just to talk about these Veja shoes. But before anything else, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If these are the kinds of videos that you like watching, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below, and if you want to connect with me in my socials, it's at TrishDLF. Before I go into the unboxing, I want to talk about Veja as a brand first. Veja is a sustainable sneaker brand that makes use of organic and recyclable materials, and they're also a brand that practices fair trade. And fair trade meaning that they pay their suppliers and workers or laborers in developing countries fair wages, and they're provided with good working conditions. So it is said that these sneakers actually cost 5 times more to produce than big brand sneakers because they use fair trade and use raw and organic materials. So everyone involved in the production is paid well, meaning that they don't scrimp on labor costs for these workers, and the top dogs don't end up getting all the profit. They could be earning way more as a brand, but because they value this principle, they earn less, but they're able to contribute more to the society and to the environment. So the sneaker brand I mentioned earlier uses organic and raw materials, so they use 100% organic cotton from Brazil and Peru. So the canvas material for their shoes as well as the laces that they use are 100% organic cotton from these two countries, and they also use Amazonian rubber around 20 to 30% for their soles. So without further ado, I'm going to be unboxing this, and so this is the Veja box, and this is what is inside, and it also comes with this like newspaper thing, and it's basically like a brochure of the Veja history, and it says Spring Summer 2022 collection. So basically this little brochure slash newspaper, they made it into like a newspaper type of thing. It basically contains all the information you need to know about Veja as a brand. So they started in 2005, and it just says here again the Brazilian and Peruvian organic cotton and the Amazonian rubber. And it also states here that the Veja sneakers are produced in high standard factories in Brazil. So they really don't scrimp on wages and the quality of work environment in their factories. So there's just a bunch of info here, as well as the materials that they use. The specific shoe that I got is leather, but they also have different types of materials as well, depending on the shoe that you buy. So they also have organic cotton, they have Peebacks are new, ripstop, B-mesh, V-knit, chrome-free leather, CWL, which is like a vegan alternative, and then alveo mesh. So all of those types of materials, a lot of them are recyclable or organic, and the descriptions are just here. So they're a company that really prides themselves in the sustainable aspect of the brand. And yeah, I think what I like about them the most is that they practice fair trade, because especially with a lot of fast fashion brands these days, you hear all those news reports that, you know, like for example, Shein doesn't pay their laborers well, and like really minimum wages. So it's nice to hear a brand that actually practices fair trade and really gives their workers the wages that they deserve. So I think I've chatted enough already. Let's go into the shoes. So these specific sneakers are the V-10 sneakers. I got these from Zalora, so I ordered them. They were on sale. I really didn't want to pay full price for these because these are quite expensive for sneakers. So I waited for them to go on sale, as I usually do. I wait for a lot of stuff to go on sale. So these are the Veja V-10 sneakers. The only thing is that I feel like because I got them on sale, like when they came in, these letter V, the logo, were actually a little bit white. So I'm not sure if you can still see it or if it's obvious, but I feel like I have to clean that up. I mean, it looks brand new, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it was because of shipping or because the V is a different material. Maybe it's like rubber or something like that. So there were already like some white spots on them. So that's the only thing, but I don't want to get exchanged anymore because everything seems great as is. It's just the V's. And you know, I'm gonna wear them out anyway. So yeah, these are the V-10 sneakers. I'll just put one pair here on the side first. while I talk about this other pair. So these are the V-10 sneakers, and they are just basically a plain white sneaker. It's a lifestyle sneaker, but it's more of that athletic look rather than like an everyday white shoe look. These V-10s were actually made popular by Meghan Markle, but this was quite a while back. She was traveling and she was photographed wearing a pair of these sneakers, and everyone started wondering like, what are those sneakers and where are they from? And that's when this brand actually blew up because of Meghan Markle. And next thing you know, everyone has them. Well, not really everyone. It's kind of still underground these days, but it's really starting to gain popularity. Here in my country, I don't really see much people wearing these sneakers yet, but I feel like they're slowly coming in. So I feel like in a few more months, these are gonna be like the next Stan Smith or the next Adidas superstars. So yeah, these were pretty much made popular by Meghan Markle, but just specifically this style, the V-10s. I was actually also interested in getting the Campo because the Campo is more of like a round toe and it's more of like a girly tennis shoe, and I'm already used to the tennis shoe type of vibe, so I wanted to try this first, and maybe if this goes well for me, then I'll try the Campo as well. The Campo, the Esplar, and the V12. The V10 and the V12 look similar, and then the Campo and the Esplar also look similar. So yeah, either of those. I want to try those eventually if these shoes end up being really good shoes. So I'll just quickly go through the specs of these V10 sneakers. So they're just basically an athletic white shoe, but the sole is like an off-white color versus the outsole. It has these letter V logos which are also stitched onto the shoe, and I think these are rubber because the material really feels like rubber when you rub it. And over here in the toe cap, I'm not sure if you can see, I'll just do close-ups, it has perforated leather, so there's lots of holes on there for the breathability of your feet. And the tongue is pretty thin, and it just says it's embossed Veja on it, and at the back you just have Veja printed on it with the black. So I think depending on the color that you get. So for the V10s, they come in various different colors for the logo and the back. These come in like red, there's blue, yellow, a lot of colors actually, so you guys can pick, but I wanted the plain white one just for that basic look. So that's pretty much it about this shoe. Veja, as I mentioned earlier, has a lot of different shoes with different types of organic and raw materials and recycled materials as well, but I chose the leather because I like leather, and leather always stands the test of time. So if I want to test this shoe, I should really get it in the leather version first. And yeah, eventually if this turns out well, then maybe I'll try the different materials too. So yeah, for this specific shoe that I got, the outsole is 100% genuine leather, the laces are organic cotton, and then the sole is Amazonian rubber. Now for the sizing. So basing it on the tab here on the tongue, I got a Euro 38, which translates to a US 7 and UK 5. So these ones, and I had to do my research because I was just gonna order it. I had to be very sure about my sizing. These ones run big, but just for reference, just so you guys have an idea, I am usually a 39, a Euro 39 in Zara shoes. I'm a 39 in designer shoes, so for my Chanel ballerina flats, I'm a 39. For the espadrilles, I'm a 39. For the Valentino sandals, I'm a 39. But for heels, I'm a 38. So I vary in that way. But for sneakers, I am usually a size down. And this is for majority of the sneakers that I own. As much as I'm a 39 in a lot of the designer shoes, when it comes to sneakers, such as Adidas sneakers, Nike sneakers, I am a size 7. So that's a US 7, which translates to a Euro 38. So for reference, in all my Jordans, I'm a 7Y, which is like a 7 grade school size. So 7Y, and then for Adidas, I'm also a US 7. So if you base it on sneaker sizing, it is more or less true to size for sneakers, but because I base my sizing on regular shoes such as the Zara ones and the designer ones, it's a size lower. So I hope that can help you with regard to sizing. It's really best to read on the reviews online first before buying the specific style, because I heard that with Veja, the sizing actually varies depending on the style. So you really have to research the style that you want first, and then watch the reviews and see what they have to say, if it's like true to size or size down or up or whatever. But for this one, again, true to size if you're basing it on sneakers, but it's a size down if you're basing it on regular shoes. I have yet to try these sneakers on, so I have yet to make like a full review on it, on how comfortable it is, or if it actually needs time to be worn out first. We'll see about those, so I'll just make a follow-up review once I've worn this already and once I've tested it on the ground. Oh, and before I forget, I saw it earlier earlier in the tab, and I actually forgot to say it in the beginning, but these shoes are made in Brazil. So yeah, that's just about it for these Veja V-10 sneakers. Again, I will just do a quick round of what they look like. So far, actually, the quality looks really good. It looks like a very well put together shoe. No loose stitches, the lines are all clean, no like excess glue or whatever sticking out. So I have high expectations for these sneakers, and you know, like there have been a lot of reviews about these sneakers. So I really hope that they live up to the hype. So I'll just put them here again, and that's about it. And look at how gorgeous they look over here. I'm really excited to be trying these new shoes out, and I hope they last me a long time because those are the things that I really look for in clothing pieces. Stay tuned for my follow-up review on these shoes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button down below to help the YouTube algorithm, and if you want to connect with me on my socials, it's at TrishDLF. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!